This one goes out to TikTok, and let me just say that this conversation is well overdue. First of all, this app is an addiction. It is an unhealthy addiction. I can be on this app at like 11:30 p.m. and I'll be on it for like 30 minutes and then I'll check the time and somehow it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm just sitting here thinking like, where did the time go? Because I didn't watch that many videos. And it only makes it worse that when I like certain things, you keep showing me things that are like the things that I'm liking. And it makes it that much harder for me to close the app because I keep seeing things that I like. And the funny thing about TikTok is that its humor is very misleading. Because when you first thought about TikTok, you were like, I don't want to get on that app. That app is corny, it's lame. And it's like you finally decide to get on the app and it's like it kind of pulls out the weird side of your sense of humor. Because there are certain things that I found on this app that I have cried laughing at that if I saw on any other app, I probably wouldn't have laughed at. And lastly, so I do have 4.3 million followers and I'm still not verified, so I thought we could address that at the end of this video. Thank you for your time. Hi, my name is Xavier Henry, and today I'll be representing Sony in the PlayStation versus Xbox argument. First things first, I've never seen anybody do anything like this, so right off the bat, that's 1 for PlayStation and 0 for Xbox. So let's get into the controllers. When you look at this PlayStation 4 controller, the circumference is nice, it fits for my large hands, it's nice. I feel mobile when I have it. When you look at this fat piece of garbage, you don't see anything, right? It's like the left stick is all the way up to Mars, the right stick is down at Earth. It's like I gotta be on 2 different planes to even be able to coordinate. And I hate when Xbox players say we have better graphics. That's false. The PlayStation 4 has better processors, which means it runs smoother, and it has better graphics. And it's $100 less than an Xbox One. And we got the exclusives, yo. We got God of War, we got Bloodborne. Only thing I could give y'all is Halo, because Halo is Halo. And I'm gonna let you know this right now. When crossplay is enabled between all platforms, just go ahead and throw your Xboxes out because PlayStation players are about to wreak havoc on y'all. So when the next gen consoles come out, be smart and get the PS5. Thank you for your time. Living close to your classes in college is a blessing and a curse. Because I live 5 minutes away from everything, so you would think that I'm usually on time for things. But let me tell you right now, that's not the case. And you want to know why? It's because I am an optimistic person. Because when I'm getting ready, I'm thinking, I can wait a little longer. I only live 5 minutes away. It's not going to take me no time to get to class. And see, the difference between me and a pessimistic person is that they plan for the worst. So, they plan for it to be cold and they put on coats and hats. And they plan for a lot of people to be outside, so it may be harder to get to your class. But see, I don't plan for that. I plan for it to be warm and nice. There's nobody outside. It's peaceful. The leaves are falling. It looks beautiful. I'm getting my chakras in order. And despite that ever being the case, I'm still going to keep doing it. And I'd like to think that I might learn from my mistakes one day, like being rained on with no hat is not fun. But then I wake up in the morning and I don't want to get out of the bed, and then it just cycles again. Thank you for your time. Girls, let me tell y'all something real quick. And fellas, I'm sorry for giving this one away, but I think it's something they should know. I don't think y'all quite understand the pull that y'all have on males. Because a man will change his whole daily schedule just to work around you. Like, as soon as he starts figuring out what you like to do during your day, he will start changing everything. Like, I usually go to the gym at 5, but she be over there at 5. Nah, I could go to the gym later. Men start doing things that are completely out of order, yo. They be in their room burning candles. They start flossing their teeth. They got gum and mints 24/7 now. They start putting lotion on every morning. They make sure they bring deodorant with them to school just in case. But I'm telling y'all, before y'all, wasn't none of that happening. Because I'm gonna be real, the guy that you're attracted to probably already knows that you're attracted to him. And you be like, why he always so clean? He always got on the best fits. You know what I'm saying? Because he's doing it on purpose. Be 7 degrees outside, they coming out with tank tops on because it's their best fit. Thank you for your time. Nothing pisses me off more than having a bad Wi-Fi connection. I don't really think there's anything out there that's more frustrating than that. For instance, say you're watching a YouTube video and you miss something, so you're like, let me go back just 5 seconds, but yet you have to wait 45 minutes for it to load. Or when you think, I don't really want to see this part of the video, so I'm just going to go ahead 15 seconds, but you end up having to wait longer than if you would have just watched the video all the way through. Like, for instance, when I'm on the game, let me tell y'all, man, I could be a professional gamer if I had good connection. For all of you that don't know, let me explain to you what lag during a video game is. Say, for instance, I'm walking through a door. With good connection, I can just walk through the door and nothing's wrong. With bad connection, I'll walk through the door and then watch my character walk through the door over and over and over, and then you know what happens? I die. And I'm like, who shot me? And the worst part is when you have 3 bars on your phone, but yet you still can't do anything. Like, I have the best connection on right now. Thank you for your time. This one goes out to that bipolar woman that I just can't stand. What's her name? Mother Nature. And I don't know what you've been going through lately, but all these impulsive decisions that you've been making, we not agreeing on, yo. Because 3 days ago here in North Carolina, it snowed. So I had to come outside with my Timbs on, I got my heavy coat on, and like any logical person, I'm like, okay, you've set the tone. You let me know that I need to come outside with layers on so that I'm prepared for cold weather. So you know I layer up the next day. I put on my coat, I got on my Uggs, I got shorts under my jeans, and I walk outside and start sweating. It was almost 60 degrees and it just snowed yesterday. So you can see my frustration here when I'm trying to predict unpredictable weather. And to add insult to injury, I go outside today and it's raining. I walk outside every day in fear, yo, because I never know what's coming. Because the way you've been acting, I might get hit by a tsunami. So please, for the sake of my life, get it together. Thank you for your time. These are some things that frustrate me. You ever walk into a room knowing exactly why you're walking to the room, and as soon as you step foot into the room, you completely forget everything. And it's like you'll stand there for like a good 2 minutes trying to remember, like, why did I come into the room? And it's like you won't remember it until you leave and go back to what you were doing before, and now you're inconvenienced because you gotta go all the way back just because you forgot. Another thing, you ever look for something like really, really hard and you just can't seem to find it? So you're like, hey mom, I can't find my jeans, do you know where they are? And she's like, no, I don't know where they are. And you're like, okay, but I need them. And she's like, yo, if I come up there and I find them jeans after you said you've been looking for them all this time, I'm gonna be mad at you. I'm like, there's no way she could find the jeans. I've been looking everywhere. And it's like she'll come upstairs and within 2 minutes, she's found my blue jeans, she found the shorts that I lost 3 weeks ago, she found a towel I was looking for earlier, and she looking at me like I didn't just look everywhere for them. And I'm like, I don't even know where did you pull it out your ass or something? Thank you for your time. Girls, I have a question. Now this question doesn't apply to all girls, it just applies to most girls. Why does it take y'all so long to get ready? And I mean, I'm just asking because it's like girls will put something on and then change 3 or 4 times just to come back to the first thing they had on. And what pisses me off as a man is that you have the audacity to ask me for my opinion like you didn't already know you were going to put the first thing back on. Because at the end of the day, my opinion doesn't matter. You're going to end up putting on whatever you want to wear. Because no matter how much I tell you what you have on looks good, it doesn't matter if you don't think it looks good. And you'll put on these 5 and 6 different outfits, and here's the kicker. We're going to damn Walmart. You're taking all this time, and all I'm asking you to do is go with me to Walmart so I can get some groceries. There is no need for you to be looking for your best fit when we're not going anywhere. Thank you for your time. First of all, this light and hitting though. Back to what I was saying, there's some coincidences that I think I should point out. Do you ever talk about something and then as soon as you go to Google or YouTube or something and you type something in, the first thing that comes up is something that you were just talking about? Like every now and then I'll be talking about something before I look it up, and then when I go to search it, it's like, it's already waiting there for me. Like out of all the questions that I could have asked, how did you know that I was wondering if fish sleep? And I'm gonna be real, if there is an FBI agent watching me, he must be pretty damn bored all the time. I mean, I imagine that it can't be that fun watching me watch Netflix and eat hot Cheetos all day. And I'm not gonna lie, when I'm by myself, I do some things that are kind of stupid. So, for all I know, he probably be getting his friends like, hey, yo, he about to do it again, yo, come watch this. And I mean, if that is the case, I'm fine with it, honestly. Just let me know who you are, you know what I'm saying? Just introduce yourself, we could probably be friends. I mean, it'd be nice if you let me know you was watching me. For all I know, we could probably watch Netflix and eat hot Cheetos together. But I mean, until then, we'll never know. Thank you for your time. This one goes out to Rona or Corona or COVID-19. I'm just playing. But on a serious note, I've never seen something that changes the way people act so drastically. I mean, right now, you could do something as simple as sneeze, and people will look at you with utter disrespect. And it's not even like you're sick or something, it's just a regular sneeze, and people are acting like you about to kill them. You go to the grocery store, people walking around with gloves on, got on masks. You can't even stand too close to people's cart without them getting suspicious. Like, excuse me, yo, I just wanted some bread. I mean, people are walking around like Randy from A Christmas Story when he couldn't put his arms down because their hazmat suits are so thick. And if that's the precaution you want to take, that's fine. But don't be mad at me because I want to walk around and actually be able to breathe. And please believe me when I say I don't like Corona just as much as you don't like it. I had to come home early from college. I can't go out with my friends. Just wash your hands and wash your ass. Thank you for your time. Now, I don't know about y'all, but this is like day whatever it is of quarantine, and I am suffering. Now, do I have coronavirus? No, I don't. But at least I'd be able to get out the house. It's gotten to the point where I can't turn the music up no louder. I've sat and twiddled my thumbs with this for so long, I could probably solve it in 3 seconds. And I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I've already watched Netflix. I've already played the game. I mean, it's gotten to the point where sometimes I just turn the music up and look at the wall. I got so bored earlier today that I did my work. I mean, I've even tried to exercise, yo. By the time I come out of quarantine, I'm gonna be looking like the Hulk. Sitting in this house is like watching grass grow. It's like drinking sand. I found that one of the most fun things that I can do for myself is just imagine what I should be doing. Because if I gotta sit in this house for another month, I'm gonna lose it. I'm taking a walk. Thank you for your time. This one goes out to every math teacher, every math class, every mathematician, whatever you want to call them. And that's because they all have one thing in common. They piss me off. And I'm gonna be real, as bad as your relationship might be with math, mine is probably worse. My junior year of high school, I took an AP calculus class. Now, my teacher knew she was leaving after first semester, so she tried to fit the whole curriculum into the first semester so that we could just review all second semester. But what she didn't know was that I couldn't keep up with going that fast. The class itself was already hard. Now, trying to learn the whole thing in half the time I needed was even harder. I mean, I used to take her quizzes and be so confused that I didn't even know why everybody else was using their calculator. I mean, I used to get so frustrated because I'd be looking around, people using protractors, people using rulers, and I don't even know why it's sitting on my desk. I mean, people are putting equations in their calculator I didn't even know you could put in there, yo. I'm just typing in 2 plus 2 to reassure myself that it's 4. And I was going to tutoring, yo. Imagine putting in extra time just to still fail. Man, I can't stand math. Thank you for your time. Teachers and faculty, hi, my name's Xavier, and I have a message for you. Let me just get this straight. The worst part about this break is not the fact that I have to sit in the house all day. It's the fact that you're continuing to make me do my work while I sit in the house all day. And I'm gonna be real, if I get one more email, yo, one more email. I got like 90 between today and yesterday, yo. If I get one more, I'm dropping out. I mean, you have got to understand that doing work in college versus doing work at home is much different, yo. Because in college, it's like, okay, I don't want to do it, but eventually it's gonna get done. At home, I can't force myself to do it, yo. Think about what you're asking me to do here. You're asking me to do work in an environment where all I do is sleep, eat, play games, and chill all day. And you want me to try to do work in that same environment. I mean, you're pretty much asking me to take a summer vacation and do work. As soon as I even start thinking about doing work, it's like I just get sleepy. It's like it just sends a chemical reaction to my eyes to just start closing. All I'm saying is y'all need to do something about this because it ain't working. Thank you for your time. You know, you would think that because we're on quarantine and 90% of our time is spent on our phones, that we would be communicating. But I find it so funny that my phone has never been as dry as it is right now. And I'ma say it, I love my mother, but she has been in my recents for far too long. I know I haven't been talking to nobody when I go to my text messages and my mom is second on the list. And what make it worse is that number 3 is the family group chat. I'm sitting here like, where are all my friends at? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love having time for myself, but this is too much time. I'm not even gonna lie, for entertainment, I might just start playing 8-ball against myself. Because ain't nobody else here to talk to. I mean, I've seen my family so much over this break that I go downstairs, ain't even nothing for us to talk about that we haven't already talked about. I'd be like, hey, yo, Dad, you, what you got planned for today? And he like, you asked me that last time you came downstairs. Thank you for your time. You ready? What are you doing? I'm praying, because Lord knows the way you be driving, I need all the help I can get. Alright, come on. Damn, boy, how fast you going? Ma, we ain't even out the driveway yet. I didn't ask you where we was at. I asked you to slow down. Boy, you better keep them eyes on the road. That's a stop sign coming up. I see it. So you gonna slow the car down or you just gonna keep accelerating? I'm on the brake. I ain't even gonna look at you. Yeah, go ahead and get out the car. You ain't driving no more. Let's switch.